Hey everyone, Kai here. So this is the video where I explain the solutions of the puzzles of my collection I published 2 weeks ago, which is called Portal 2 Focus. So of course you can use the timeline below the video to just skip to the puzzle you need. This first puzzle is called High Jump, and I think it's a pretty easy puzzle. It's not difficult for the simple fact that you don't really have a lot of options. So you have a tractor beam, and what you might think for a moment is that you need to like place a portal here so you can like go over this water, but you can't really do that because of this energy field, and also because there's this red goo, right? So it's kind of obvious you need to use this, and the only option you have here in this room, well, actually, you have two options, but the most logical option is placing one portal here and one portal here, so the goo gets trapped in the tractor beam. And keep in mind that the goo can actually go through this grating, right? So it can reach that that portable wall. Now, the next problem of this puzzle is that once you place a portal here, and let's say you want to place the other portal here, you can't really do that because of this energy field, right? So you might think, well, fuck, how do I do this? But the problem is you can't really do that, right? Because you lose that portal over there. So it's a pretty simple solution to this, and it does require a little bit of timing. So after you place portal here, and you can see like the goo traveling, what you want to do is place a portal here and then another portal here, and then you want to, like, you don't want to, of course, jump, but you just want to peek right from this portal. And now you can just place a portal here, and as you can see, the goo moves there, and now you have the goo on the floor there. Now you can actually go back, you're not stuck here, you can just portal back, and now you have like this nice goo here that you can just run through, and you can just jump over this tractor beam, and that's why it's called High Jump. And yeah, this is how you solve the first puzzle, High Jump. Now moving on, we have Simple Elevator. Now this puzzle, as the name suggests, is made of two floors connected by an elevator. And as you can see on the top floor, we have a button with a door. So it's pretty obvious we need to bring this box above. And, you know, we can try to place a portal here and a portal here to just move the box upstairs, but the problem is this energy field that just destroys the box. So we need to use this button, and this button inverts the polarity of the beam. There's a problem though. We can't just, you know, someone needs to stay on the button, right? If I place this cube here and then I press the button, then I have no way to just, you know, go upstairs and get that cube. So the first thing is you need to be above. You need to be above and do something, place portals, obviously, from above, because otherwise you have no way. Like, your only way to go up is using this cube, because you can try. I'm gonna show it. Please, okay. Now you can try to do like something like this, right? You're like, place one portal here, place one portal here, but you can go up as well, right? Because you go through this energy field, and this portal here, it just disappears, right? So the only way for you to go up is through this tractor beam when it's inverted. Now from here you have some options. This is a grating, so you can shoot portals through this. And my next hint here is that you need to get the box here, right? You can't lift the box from here because of the energy field, but if the box is here, and there's a portable wall, right? So if you manage to like put the box here, you can actually just, you know, place a portal here and then just just lift the box from there, right? And the way you do this is pretty simple. So you can shoot through this, but if you go a little bit back, you can shoot a portal on that wall over there. And then what you do is just place a portal here. Now, since the box is not on the button anymore, the tractor beam is not inverted anymore. And now what you have to do is place a portal here, right? You need to time that a little bit. The box almost needs to be near this portal, right? But once you have the box here, you can just place a portal here, and now you have the box. And you can just open the door and get out. So this is a simple elevator. Next up, we have simple jailbreak. And first of all, you might wonder why there's a turret here and a companion cube there. This turret, of course, is pretty useless, but the reason is that, this puzzle has a sort of silly backstory, like companion cube robbed a bank and now it's in jail. But yeah, I was feeling creative the day I made this puzzle. But anyways, what the fuck? Why did you fucking die? Thank you. No, the way this puzzle works is actually pretty simple. You have this door that to be opened, you need to like press this button, and there's a laser catcher there, right? So the first part is pretty obvious. You just place the companion cube on the button. Now there's a problem though, right? You have this laser that automatically goes in this laser catcher. The problem is that if you use this box to reflect the laser on that catcher, this laser field activates, right? And now you don't have a way to get to the door. You're trapped. You're in jail. Now the solution is pretty simple. You have two ways to solve this puzzle. Probably the easiest one is to place this cube in an angled way, and then you place a portal here and another portal here. Okay, no, wait, that's the other way. Okay, so you place one portal here, right? You place one portal here and one portal on the ground, right? And now you have a way to escape with that cube pointing to the wall, right? And now once you're here, you can just place another portal here, and you of course need to adjust a little bit, but you should be able to just let the laser hit this laser catcher, and that's pretty much how you solve simple jailbreak. Moving on, we have squaring the circle. Now this is definitely my favorite puzzle of the collection, for the simple reason that it's simple and the solution is not obvious, at least at first sight. Now the structure of the puzzle, again, is really simple. You have this box that has to be opened through these two buttons, and on this side of the room you have a box that can be a box button, so a button can only be pressed by a box, and a sphere, right? So this does nothing. And then you have a pushable button, and this pushable button does two things. The first thing, it deactivates this energy field, right, for like 7 seconds. And the second thing, as you can see, it respawns the box on the other side of the room, right? And the thing is symmetrical, so the other side of the room does exactly the same thing. As you can see, we have a sphere button, a box, and a pushable button that deactivates this and makes the sphere respawn. Now, probably your first approach, and everyone's first approach in solving this is, well, okay, I can just move the box in the center of the map, and then I can just move it on the other side, right? But the problem is that to move the box on this side, the only way is by pushing this button. But then the box respawns, so this solution actually doesn't work. And of course, the same thing is Dude, I hate this sphere. And of course, the same thing is for the other side of the room. So at this point, you might be stuck, and that's why you're watching this part of the video. And if you want a hint, and you don't want the solution right away, my hint is to solve this puzzle, you actually don't need to move the box or the sphere to the center of the map. What you need to do, and again, okay, so this is the first hint, right? Then we get like a more advanced hint, right? Which is a little bit closer to the solution. So the way you solve this puzzle is by placing a portal here and another portal here, right? So that's my second hint. Now, how do you do that? Now I'm gonna actually tell the solution. Now you might think, well, I have to push both these pushable buttons, right? And yeah, that like you're getting closer to the solution, but that's not how you do it, right? Because if I press this and I run in a straight line, you can see that I just don't make it, right? I reach this button, I almost reach this button, but I just don't have time, right? So how can we solve this problem? Well, it's pretty simple actually. You can just place a portal here, right? You press the button, you place a portal at the center of the map, and then you press and then you place a portal here, right? So now you don't actually need to run through here, but you can just use the portal, right? And so I'm gonna, I'm not going to use like any weird movement tech. I'm just gonna run hold W to show it's actually doable without, knowing advanced stuff about this game. So you press the button, you run through the portal. Fuck, wrong way, okay. So you go through the portal, you go to the left. Now you press this button, and then you can just place a portal here. So as you can see, the time window is not big, but it might take you a few tries, but at the same time, I think it's still doable, right? And now what you do, of course, is just place the sphere, go through the portal, and place a sphere here, and I'll go through the portal again and press and put the box here, right? And now you can just walk through this energy field and you solve the puzzle. Let me know what you think about this puzzle. I think it's pretty nice, but of course, I'm the one who designed it, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to say that. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Next up, we have Crisscross Conundrum. Now, this is like the previous one. This is a really simple puzzle, simple to understand, but not to solve, right? So, so we have two lasers. This one points a little bit above this laser catcher, while this one points a little bit below this other laser catcher, and of course, you need both of them to open the door. Now, probably your first intuitive approach is to just place a box here, right? And then, figure out another way to just make this laser reach this socket, right? But you can use, just one portal. So another approach you've tried is to, do something like this, and voila, you solve the puzzle. Except for the fact that you actually need to, drop this cube, right? And you don't really have a way to just, you can try something like this. That was like an exploit I found, but you just barely miss the socket, right? You just can't do anything about it. So there has to be another way, right? And one other approach you might have tried is, by the way, this button is just, cosmetic. That doesn't actually, it's not really part of the puzzle. It's just a button to, help you try solutions, different approaches more easily, right? For example, one approach you might have tried is to place the box on top of this other box, right? So now I do this, but as you can see, this approach doesn't work as well. Barely miss, again, the socket, right? So what's the solution? Maybe you're stuck, maybe you don't know the solution and you want a hint. Okay, So my first hint here is, which is probably obvious, but this box, this box doesn't point here. Like the solution is not to use this box for this socket. Try something else. This is my first hint, right? My first and only hint, because now I'm gonna actually show you the solution. And the solution, which is not really intuitive, but it actually makes sense as you find it, is to place a portal here, right? Place a portal here and then place a portal here, right? So what you do is that now you make this laser pass through this portal, right? So this laser was like on below, right? Below this catcher. You use this portal and this portal to make the laser be on the same level, right, of this one. But also these two portals have another function, right? These portals also make this laser, which was on above this one, it makes this laser be on the same level as that one, right? So now you can just use a box like this to open to make this laser go there, right? So you have like this really weird setup that despite being weird, it actually works. And yeah, this is actually my first puzzle I made for the collection. It was inspired by a puzzle uh, in another puzzle game, which is called the Talos Principle. By the way, Talos Principle, great game. If you love puzzle games and haven't tried that one, I strongly suggest it, because it's a really good game, and there's a lot of puzzles too. So it's worth the money for sure. And in this puzzle, which was called Crisscross Conundrum, you have like two lasers that like intercept each other and like cancel out, and then you need to figure out a way to like make the two laser go to the right sockets, right? But I tried to recreate this in Portal 2, but it actually doesn't work, right? Because you can just like lasers in this game don't intercept each other. But yeah, just wanted to say that. And yeah, that's it for this puzzle, Crisscross Conundrum. Next up, we have Impossible Jailbreak. Now, this is the sequel of the Simple Jailbreak, and as you can see, we have a really similar structure, but there's quite a lot of differences. First of all, that part of the map is inaccessible, and then you have these two energy fields, and then there's another pretty big difference, which is this laser. There used to be like a laser field here, but now if I block this laser, I don't have a laser field, but like but now I can I still can access that part, and I can make portals when I am on the other side, right? You might be wondering why there's the fucking companion cube there and two turrets like this. First of all, these two turrets are completely useless, and the reason is that these two puzzles have a sort of single jailbreak and possible jailbreaks have a sort of backstory, right? So you have like companion cube, like a really stupid backstory, by the way, which is it's companion cube robbed a bank, he went in jail, you helped it evade jail, and now it's in isolation. You can't really do anything about it, right? You can't save this cube. But then we have like in the previous puzzle, we have this laser catcher, right? And this laser catcher actually does two things. First thing, of course, it opens the door, right? But then it also deactivates this energy field. This is pretty important because now you can actually like place portals there, right? And that's, as you're gonna see, that's pretty important. But first of all, if you solved simple jailbreak, you can try like a similar approach. For example, I don't know, you do like this, right? And then you do like Yeah, you can do like something like this, right? You just, okay, I'm gonna place a portal here, right? So now this laser goes through here and then it goes there, right? And then I can go here and then I can place a portal there and the door opens. We have a problem though, right? And the problem is that, when you go through this energy field, the portals disappear, right? So how do we solve this? Well, the hint that I can give you, the only hint I can give you for this puzzle is that when you are on this side of the room, right, you need to like set up the two boxes so that you just place two portals here pretty much, and the laser goes here, right? This is like your only way to solve this puzzle, because you can't you know shoot portals on that side of the wall. It's impossible because there's this energy field, and the laser is not here. So you need to like have a weird setup with the boxes so that you do this, and you solve the puzzle pretty much. Keep in mind that you can reset this puzzle by pressing this button. So how do we solve this? Right now, I'm gonna show the solution. Um, so first of all, we use this. We make this laser go there, so we can actually place portals here, right? Like this. Then, well, first of all, we want to make sure we have like a way, out. So we place a portal here, right? Blue portal on the other side of the wall, and then an orange portal on this side of the wall, right? And then we make this laser go there, right? So we have a way out. So you already have this setup here, right? So what you want to do is, again, place a portal here, and then make this box point there again at the same place as before. And then what you want to do is like use this box to make this laser go there. So what happens now is that, of course, I need to get out because I'm stuck here. So I can place again the portal there, right? So the laser go through here and here as planned. And now I can actually go through the energy field. And as you can see, both the two portals disappear, but we already set up that box, right? So we can just do this, place a portal here, and then place a portal, I think it was here. Yes. And now, as you can see, the portal goes in the blue portal, it goes out the orange portal, and we already have the box there, so it actually points here. And we solved the puzzle. And yeah, that's it for Impossible Jailbreak. And finally, we have Unnecessarily Complex Elevator. Now, this puzzle has a pretty much similar structure to the simple elevator, but there's some differences. First of all, there's no button below. So we have, okay, the bottom floor, we still have the door and button, right? So the objective is actually the same, which is to move this box on the top floor, right? But we have some differences. First of all, the polarity of the tractor beam is inverted, right? So you can go up. You can make the box go up, but as you can see, there is this energy field, so you can't do that. And on this side, there's no energy. I mean, there is an energy field, but it's deactivated, and you have this portable wall here, right? So, and then there's like these gratings that go all the way down on both sides, right? So as you can see, the previous method doesn't work because this pulls the box down, right? So you don't really have a way to move the box up from below, like the last puzzle. I mean, the simple elevator puzzle. But you have something. You have this button. And what this button does two things. The first thing, it inverts the polarity of this tractor beam. And the second thing, it activates this energy field. So there's a problem, right? Because you can try to, place the box here and then go up. and then place one here and one here. Actually, let's change this, and then go here. But you can't really do that because there's that energy field, right? So that will never work in a million years. So how do we solve this, right? Maybe you're stuck, maybe you need a hint. So I would say probably the first and probably only hint I can give is that you need to make this box gain height. So like this, right? 1 and 2. Okay. You need to like give height, right? You can move the box here. And now you can actually do this, right? And this is really useful because to solve this puzzle, you actually need a little bit of timing, right? You need a bit of confidence with your mouse. But if you actually like trap the box here, it's actually way easier to do this. So this is definitely the first hint, right? You need to do this, and from this position, 1 second, I need to drink. From this position, you need to do something else, right? Something else. But yeah, this is my first and only hint for this puzzle. Now I'm gonna tell you the solution. The solution to this puzzle, right, is that you want to make this box full, right, and then come back up from here, right? So free fall this box, and then it goes back up here, and then once it gets past this energy field, you trap it again using this tractor beam and a portal here, right? So the way you do this, there's actually a simple way, which is placing a portal here, right? So the box doesn't fall right away, but it kind of slowly gets pulled by the beam. And once you place the portal here, right, on this wall, you place another portal here, right? So the box, stops being pulled by the beam and just falls and gets up here. And once it gets up and past this energy field, you place again a portal here and a portal here, right? So it gets pulled again, right? And now I'm gonna show it to you. So you place one portal here, one portal here, right? And as soon as you see the box like disappear from here, right? You don't even look here, like you don't have to look here. As soon as you see the box disappear from here, you place a box here, you place a portal here and a portal here, all right? And as you can see, the box gets pulled and it's actually above the energy field. So now obviously you just do this and you get the box. So definitely not an intuitive solution, but yeah, I hope that it wasn't too bad. And yeah, that's actually the last puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed solving this. Let me know in the comments if this video has been useful, how many puzzles you solved. And yeah, hope you have a great day. I actually don't know how much people play the puzzles because I'm recording this before publishing. But yeah, let me know if you want more, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.